Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we have been making progress in our wars over here in Italy. We finished the one against the Imperial Revolt and the one against Venice, but we still have the one against the HRE proper to deal with, which we have made no progress in and in fact are getting ticking war score against us. That's okay, we should be able to turn it around pretty quickly. But we've also been having a lot of revolts and uprisings of various kinds thanks to the national revolt risk we have here from angering the peasants. To be fair, they are being repressed, but that's feudalism for you. They shouldn't be so angry about it. But we're pretty much doing okay with keeping those under control, and that's going to drop off in about a year or so. Things should be back to normal. We'll just go ahead and try and fight this 10k up here, I think. We're headed up to here. Unfortunately, we have some low supply limit provinces, so I think what we'll do actually is split off about 10k from here and send it back to Italy. Sure, that will do. You guys can head down here. In fact, maybe we'll fight this 1400 first. Let's not lead the battle personally. Let's put some decent commanders in charge. Okay, they changed their minds about going there. We'll just march straight for them. More support in Larino for the Tengri uprising. Okay. Probably not going to be a problem. Don't make me laugh. My courtier says the joke anyways, and I almost die of laughter. This is our prisoner here, okay. No, apparently it's not. This is Zlata, and the actual text referred to Dragomir. So who knows. Okay, looks like some of the rebel troops here are fighting an Italian army. Seems like Italy is now actually moving his troops to do something. So that's good. This Duchessa of Antioch has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning the Duke of Crimea's sexual preferences. I don't think we care about that at all. He's not very powerful, and in any case he likes us. My son is mastering the art of diplomacy. We won this battle over here. More support in Corinth for, looks like all of the uprisings, okay. But we won this battle up here, so we can end the peasant revolt for Bo, at least. And we'll follow the remaining troops to here, I guess. We'll bring this 10k back over here where they can deal with either the rebelling troops or sieging some HRE land. Arranged marriage from this guy, a horse person. nomadic character wants to marry some person to a courtier. Sure. I don't really care who my courtiers marry. Apparently lost our Grand Domestic. So the captain of the Varangian Guard is appropriately the person for the job there. Do need to replace him as commander though. And we'll have him go and train troops in the capital. Ah, 10k from the HRE is on its way down. Fortunately, we do have reinforcements on their way. Unfortunately, this county that we're in is farmland. Let's... yeah, we'll move to the mountains here. They might be tempted to attack us. Alright, so we seem to have wiped out the remaining troops there. We'll assault this back since there's only a single defender. And I guess we'll send the boats for this army once we've landed our other troops over here. Yeah, they seem to have run into a hostile army over there, that's good. And our Crown Authority faction is getting a bit out of hand again. This guy is really the problem. He's the one with the extra 20,000 troops he's not supposed to have, so I guess we'll send him a gift. I suppose his previous gift has worn off, which is the problem there. And we'll give him this honorary title as well, which gets him to 100. Should get him out of the faction. Unfortunately, we're taking attrition up here. Not very much, but I'd rather not take any. Head down to that county instead. Send the boats up to meet them. Oh, it looks like they are headed back northwards to here. Okay. Well, that's fine. They don't want to fight. I'm not going to force the issue. And Italy is fighting these guys. Unfortunately, we won't get any war score from these battles. But if they do manage to actually wipe out all the troops of one or other of the rebellions, which it seems is going to be unlikely since they keep spawning new troops. Or is that over here somewhere? But if they did manage to wipe them out, we would be able to end a war. Looks like we're going to have to just get the war score from our own battles, though. Word stood against word, the farmers against the courtiers about damage caused to the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. Farmer is lying, or the farmer should be compensated. We'll say the farmer should be compensated. I think we're just... This guy was not happy with my decision, okay. You should just pay for the reparations. Sounds fine. He's not even landed, I don't know why we care about his opinion. Duke usurping things, my son is becoming a better swordsman. We have a new independence faction. It looks like the Crown Authority faction has dropped below the dangerous threshold. Thanks to that one guy leaving. Which is good news, of course. Okay, our boats should be over here by now. And let's see, maybe we'll go fight this 10k. Fortunately, they're in hills. How about the armies over here? I think I'd rather move the troops in this direction since we're also fighting against the HRE over here. So actually, it kind of looks like Italy is going to have taken care of all the troops over in his land by the time we get there. So maybe that's not gonna work. I guess we'll just fight the 10k over in Corinth. They are in the hills, as mentioned, but we have twice their number, so we should be okay to attack them. We'll wait to regain some morale there before we actually march. Okay, so that gets us 100% against the Bogomolist revolt. We'll enforce our demands and execute the ringleader there. Which just leaves the Tengri uprising and the Catanzaron peasant revolt. So I guess we'll wipe out the remainder of the Tengri troops here. Will be worth a few percent. So we need to find Tengri troops and peasant troops. There's a Tengri army over here we could try to intercept, or 1300 from the peasants there. I think we'll just land right on top of these guys. Fortunately, both revolts have troops down here. And another faction is dangerous, or it's the Lower Crown Authority faction again. Well, I don't really want to hand out more money. We're getting a bit low. We'll see what honorary titles we can give people, if any. Seems like none. Okay. Well, then we'll just reluctantly hand out some money, I suppose. If we keep the bribes under 100 gold or thereabouts, it should be okay. And I think it might be in our interests to stay at peace for a little while after we end this war, because some of these people are getting very annoyed about having their levies raised. Okay, that's 100% against these guys. We'll enforce demands. And execute him. I guess we're just going to have to go all the way back here or down here to fight a Tengri army. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess we don't really have another choice. Looks like the HRE is still not fighting back against us. They're still preoccupied with their revolts, naturally, so we're going to be able to finish this war pretty easily with the number of troops we have dedicated to it right now, probably. And we're coming up on September of 1207, which I believe is when the revolt risk is due to leave. Which I'm sure we're all very thankful for. We'll just take the leader here. Gets us to 9% immediately because we just lost our negative ticking war score. And sure, we'll have a friendly game. And this guy is happier, that's good. Okay, this county is plain, so we'll just march straight in. Should be just fine. Alright, that only gets us to 91 though. So I guess we're going to have to go and fight the other army. This guy says that several members of the Varangian Guard ran amok in his quarter of Constantinople yesterday. In their drunken stupor, the Norsemen set fire to an inn, killed 3 guards, and physically abused 5 local merchants and 2 priests. People are crying out for justice. So we can make an example of them and annoy our captain of the Varangian Guard, who also is our Grand Domestic. Or say boys will be boys, lose 50 piety. And annoy this mayor type guy. I don't think we're too worried about his opinion, so we'll side with the captain. Oh, and an ambitious adventurer is gathering men for some sort of attack on my territory. Okay. Well, good luck to him. I guess we will try and kill him, though. So this should end our last revolt, and the extra revolt risk has gone away, so things should be pretty stable. Oh, apparently that didn't end it. Was that not their last army? I don't see any more. I guess they have occupations. Alright, I guess we're going to have to go and deal with them. Our truce with Croatia is expiring, though. This we can quickly assault, and that gets us 100, so we can just go ahead and end this. Hopefully ushering in a period of peace and tranquility throughout the realm. Or at least after we end our war with the HRE, of course. I think I'll just disband these troops. Minus whatever this is, retinue or event spawned. Since I think we should have enough to finish against the HRE. Especially if they continue to be distracted by their revolts. Oh, let's go off to the Aegean Islands to hunt the Great White Stag, though. And we apparently sieged everything in these counties, so we'll move to some additional ones. My vassal has embraced a dangerous heresy. He is a Bogomilist. We'll engage him in theological debate, which should convert him back. And another nomadic person wants to marry somebody. As long as it's not a family member, I guess that's fine. Our penetrating gaze can part even the thickest theological fog. He is convinced by our arguments. Good. Now let's see how they are doing against their revolts. Independence War is 77% in favor of the revolts. 54% in favor of that revolt. He is winning against the third revolt he's having there, okay. But it looks like he might lose some territory to the Independence Revolt, since that's pretty close to winning. Which would be good for us, because it includes territory that we need to conquer. We've gathered our followers and our hunting dogs, and have saddled our horse and prepared our weapons. We're ready to set out to hunt the great white stag. This time it will not escape me. But we are going to have to wait until the next episode to find out, because we are just about out of time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.